Hello, Easy Forever here, bringing you some more Thunder how-to information. Okay, so America is difficult to use, to say the least. They're not good turn fighters, but they're really fast. So as you can see here, I'm gaining some altitude. You want to dive down on these guys. So with America, you're going to get us some altitude, start diving down, get your speed up, and just zoom and boom. Or boom and zoom, whatever you want to call it. Okay, see, I just got in there, shot him, and now I'm going to dive down on these guys. So that's the main thing. You want to energy fight, which means you want to keep your momentum up. So you see, I'm almost at 700 kilometers, I believe, and I'm just going to try to keep that momentum going. Now, like with the FW-190, certain vehicles, they're just not the greatest turners. So if you have like an FW-190 Premium for America or something like that, or even if you are using a country with FW-190s, you're not going to be the best turn fighter, so you almost want to dive on him if you can. See, this guy's giving me trouble. He's pretty decent at dodging. I should have got... Alright, so here I am coming in pretty high altitude again. I'm going to dive in on him and try to keep my energy up. So let's see what happens here. I'm trying to find a good target before I start diving in, because once I use that energy up that I got from diving, that's all I got. So building up speed here, about 700 miles an hour. I'll probably even it out. Got a good speed going so that I can zoom right in. I mean, when you got this kind of speed going, it makes it easier to go in, get your shots in, and get out of there. So I'm going to try to take out this guy. Couldn't hit that one, so I'm going to go for this guy. I don't take him down, but I do a critical, so I'm going to keep moving because he'll probably end up going down anyways. Now I switched to combat flap so I can make this turn, which helps a lot. It's right on the D-pad if you're using PlayStation, or F on the... Oh, and then see, he gets me. So you got to make sure that you're really using your turns. I ended up getting a kill assist there. That's just the game trolling me because I did get critical. But sometimes that can happen. Okay, so right here I am diving in a bit early because my teammate here in the B-17 needed to back up and asked me if I could dive in to about 200 with him. So normally I wouldn't do this, but I am. As you can see, I'm getting my speed way up, so that's going to help me in this energy fight. Keep my speed up, keep my energy up, and don't lose any momentum, hopefully. Take this guy out real quick. Easy kill. Move around here. Try to find another target. It does say retract flaps. We're in arcade, so it doesn't matter too much. See if I can get another kill here. Go back to combat flaps so that I can... And you can see, too, the combat flaps make a huge difference. Look at that. I turned right on him with that. Go back to raised, probably. Destroyed that target. Look how quick. And gonna destroy this one too. Bam, double kill. So as you can see, I'm still going about 500 and something, 600 miles an hour. So that's really what helps. You got to keep your energy up. Actually, I'm at 400. I think it's hard for me to see, but just try to keep that speed up and keep getting the kills without losing any energy. Got a hit there, no crit. Got a kill assist. Go after this guy. As you can see, basically with the energy fighting, you can just go right through waves of enemies and just tear all their planes apart. And this one I thought I'd have enough momentum to catch up to, but as you can see, I've lost too much speed, so that's really important. You want to make sure you don't lose your speed too bad. And I think my problem may be I was still in combat flaps. I didn't see that I switched out of combat flaps. So make sure for speed, you want to have your raised flaps. For combat, you want to have combat flaps. Okay, so just a quick overview of America's pros and cons. So they are not the best turners, so you have to make sure to use your flaps, combat flaps for your tight turns. Maneuvering, like right here, you'd want to have your combat flaps. I'm sure I have my combat flaps on right now, so I can make these tight turns to take this guy out. You want to make sure you have your energy up, which means high altitudes. You want to get your altitude up and dive on your enemies. Make sure that your enemy is always at a lower altitude than you and that you're going a faster speed than them. Use your combat flaps in turning, raised when you need to go straight and get that speed up. And really, that's the best I can recommend. Also, try to use planes that have cannons. Cannons just seem to own in arcades. So if you're doing arcade mode, you definitely want to have those cannons. Otherwise, it's not as big of a deal. I hear MGs do really good in historical battles. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the how-to. Just want you guys to know the most information you can on how to do good with America, because they are pretty good. I hope this video helped. Please leave a like and subscribe.